one person can save up to 8 lives through organ donation, with dozens more impacted through tissue and eye donation. We Are Sharing Hope SC is dedicated to making these life-saving connections possible. We're happy to welcome the organization's Director of Communications, Crystal Coe. Crystal, thank you for being here with us today. And for those that may not be familiar, can you tell us about what We Are Sharing Hope SC is all about?
Yeah, so We Are Sharing Hope SC is a federally designated organization that facilitates organ, eye, and tissue donation throughout the state of South Carolina. Okay. So we're here to serve our donor families and transplant recipients all across the state.
And the last time we spoke to you was March of 2024, on the tail end of a milestone year you guys had in 2023. So talk to me about 2024 as a year and the impact that you guys had.
Yeah, so we're on a continued journey of improvement. As an organization, we are out in the community to further educate and dispel a lot of the misconceptions associated with donation. Mm-hmm. So last year, we really saw a lot of growth with more registered donors, the impact of our race, and just being able to engage more with our community and dispel misconceptions and further educate.
And there are more than 1,700 South Carolina residents are waiting for a life-saving organ transplant currently. How does that number compare to previous years, and what does that say about the need for donors?
Right. So that number has been, from last year, it's kind of been consistent and it stays around the same. Mm-hmm. But knowing the need, that there's over 1,700 people, we've seen more registered donors, but there's still such a great need for people to become donors. It's so easy to become a donor, either going to the DMV or doing it on your health app. The easiest way for them to be able to do it is just check that box and say yes.
Yeah, and that's important that you said that. A lot of people feel like you have to go to the DMV to register, but you don't. You can do it on the health app. You can also do it online on your phone. So it's very easy. And something I do want to point out with you, I want you to talk more about the impact of tissue donation. I don't think people realize how important and how impactful tissue donation is.
Right. Yeah, and I think that it's just as important as organ donation. So when you become a registered donor, tissue, you can enhance up to 75 people's lives.
Wow.
So tissue can be used in, for breast cancer patients, for if you've been in a bad injury, to if you're a burn victim. So there's multiple ways that tissue is used, and I think that we're doing more education on tissue to bring more awareness to it.
Mm-hmm. Well, obviously, register to be a donor is one way you can help. Of course, sharinghopesc.org is where you can go for all this wonderful information. But also, the 20th Annual Race for Life is coming up in March. Yes. Tell us about this.
Yes, we're super excited. 20th Annual Race for Life. It's going to be on Folly Beach, March 29th. Currently, we have a 5K and a 10K, or if you're unable to make it in person, there's a Heroes from Home that you're able to do. This is a really big one for us. We've seen a ton of growth throughout the past several years, so we're super excited, and we hope that everybody can come out.
Mm-hmm. And can you talk a little bit about the resources that by participating in this race or even being a Hero from Home, what does this money, these funds directly go towards?
Yeah, so it's our largest event of the year and our biggest fundraiser, and those funds are really allocated towards our education out in the community for us to be able to engage with the community across the state and to bring more awareness to the impact and the importance of donation.
Mm-hmm. And also, Fox24 Take 5 is a discount code you can use at sharinghoperace.com. And how long will that discount count?
That will go all the way through until next week.
Okay, wonderful. So make sure you use Fox24 Take 5 discount code. SharingHopeSC.org is where you can go for all the wonderful information. SharingHopeRace.com is specifically about the race. Crystal, thank you so much for being here and sharing and speaking more about a topic that truly needs more attention.
Yep, thank you for having me.
We're back after this.